Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, all of you that views this channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well today. Yeah, I want to get into. Yeah, this is the ongoing thing for me. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. This Ted Dibiase Jr. case is ramped up for me. I was just reading online about the case, and man, it's like, yo, it, look, yo, Jackson, can we talk for a minute? Yo, can we talk for a minute? Yo, look, yo, it's this guy, the guy, he's former welfare director, right? His name is John Davis. This guy, he took a liking to Ted Dibiase Jr. and his brother Brett Dibiase, and I mean, it was, and it goes to like what I was saying before. People always show favoritism over something, over each other, on something. I mean, yo, I'm just keeping it a buck here. I mean, this dude got contracts. He had got some contracts for his LLC. Allegedly got contract for his LLC. And it's like, dude, I'm like, where was the discretion at? I'm like, I ain't feeling that. I'm like, for me, because none of that stuff was carried out. $2.5 million. 2.5, and he ain't spent a dime on any other organization where monies was supposed to be allocated to. Yo, that's crazy. But it's all alleged, because he's still in trial. I mean, it's alleged. He allegedly. I mean, this all is alleged. But what I'm saying is that it's like, when the heat comes down, somebody gonna turn on you. This guy John Davis, he just told everything. Just told everything on the cross-examination. I mean, just gave it up. I don't know if it was a cross-examination or whatever. Yeah, it had to be. Or no, maybe no. I don't think it was a cross-examination. It was just an examination. Crazy. Yo, plot thickens. So, but let me say this. Let me say this. I'm not trying to make this like I didn't know that this wasn't happening. I knew something was happening, because ain't no way this dude can just get access to monies like that without some type of involvement of somebody being involved. Like I said before, my last video, he didn't do this by himself. This dude had help. And lo and behold, he had help by the highest ranking official in the organization, in the welfare organization, rather. Yeah, this dude. So I'm saying, this dude, he had help. Ain't nobody. Come on, man. Ain't nobody stupid. Come on, Jackson. Now y'all know doggone well, had that been my black tail, I couldn't have built no relationship with this guy. I wouldn't care how long I worked there. He would have walked past me, looked over me like grass. He'd have just walked and looked over me. Oh yeah, man, make sure Mr. Bird go to work today. Make sure he go to work. Yeah, he at work. Yeah. There you go. He in his place. Oh, he took a liking to these guys. Make sure he say, "Oh, we're gonna make sure and turn this thing into where he was so-called allegedly targeting Christian faith-based organizations that he was supposed to be allocating this money to. Ain't none of that bread went to them organizations. Ain't none of that money went to them organizations. And a lot of the folks that was charged, they ain't did no time yet. I honestly think they going, man, folks is not going to jail. Them folks is not going to jail. They just like them folks. They just like them folks at Juneteenth, not Juneteenth. January that insurrection deal. Man, them folks, man, them folks went to jail, man. He just cold got them out. He pardoned them all. And I'm just saying, that's what this is. You know, come on, man. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know this is. Come on, man. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. And let's stop playing. And this is like, they couldn't. I'm telling you, it was all planned. This guy, John Davis, he planned this mess. He had this thing all set up and ready to go. He had people talking to different people in different places. It was alleged that Brett Favre got some bread. Phil Bryant appointed him when he was governor. Come on, man. Jackson, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what the business is. Let's not even fake no funks here. You know what the business is here. You know what this is all about. Because I can tell you this unequivocally. If I had that type of opportunity and put in for my LLC or nonprofit, man, I would have been scrutinized. I would have been scrutinized for that type of funding. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This dude, these dudes come off the street, so to speak. We know he was famous. We know he was famous. But it was a relationship. See, it wasn't just it was a friendship relationship type situation with them two fellas, with all three of them. Ted Dibiase Jr. and his brother Brett and this guy John Davis. It was a relationship. It was a relationship. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. Relationships. Money get involved. And it's like it's a never-ending cycle. And then guess what? Poor people suffers from it. You go up there, put in an application, they tell you you don't qualify, or they're going to allocate you a certain amount of funds. You only allocate a certain amount of benefits to to help you survive. Some folks get $20, some folks get $30, some folks get $40. Some folks might luck up and get $100. in SNAP benefits. But you got people out here allegedly stealing and supposed to be allocating funds to other places that's supposed to help needy folk in the name of faith-based religion. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm staying on this thing because I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. I'm dead serious because yo, he they it's crazy. They got a lot going on. They got a lot going on. But I'm gonna say this. That is not new. Only reason why this thing got this much publicity was because this was in the public. This was like this was welfare. This was social service. That's a public issue. See, that was a public thing. You see, so but they do that thing privately all the time. Organizations do it. Churches do it. Churches have organizations. They do it. They giving money to certain organizations to get certain things handled. They might need a PA system to put in their church. Some things they got some wheels and deals going on. But they doing that privately. All that's being done privately. But see, they made a spectacle of this because this was in the public. This was in the public. And if this thing would have gotten out, had they did it private, it would have really looked it bad. It have really looked it bad. I'm telling you, stuff like this goes on. You just don't know about it. You just don't know about it. It goes on privately in different organizations. You know? Yo, shouts out to 810 News Media Group, right? Because they was talking about nonprofits, how the nonprofit situation up there in Flint is going on, is what's going on up there. Because I be, kind of, peeping in on, what's happening up there and everything like that. And my man Mickey Jordan was, dropping some jewels on, the 501c3s and how money's being allocated to those 501c3s and nonprofit companies that people have, and they're getting over, and a lot of times certain money's being allocated and they ain't being put in certain, where they supposed to be putting it in certain places and they're not. And I'm like, that's exactly what this happened. That's what this was. That's exactly what this was. But the thing about that is this. It had to happen to a high profile. That's the only thing. And this thing is going on. It's going on everywhere. Everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, Jackson, I'll tell you the truth. I just, you gotta stay prayed up. You have to stay prayed up. Because a lot of poor people is being affected with this type of behavior. And poor people ain't got the muscle to fight this mess. You know what's going on, but you can't prove it. Because what the clerk gonna tell you at the welfare office, you need to talk to your Congress about improving the system. Half of them, some of them are benefiting Some of them are benefiting. I ain't gonna say folks at the lower level, but it's a lot of, so it's somebody in those offices is benefiting. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man. I remember back in the days it was so bad up north in the welfare offices, man. Them folks to come out there mad, man. I remember one day somebody jumped off the roof. Now, I don't know why, but I know it probably had something to do with that welfare office, because they jumped off that welfare office roof. Jumped off the roof. And this was out to be about, ooh, man, about 10 stories. They sit around there, those clerks, they sit around there, they was eating their dinners, their lunches, and all that mess right there in front of folks. And help who they want to help. That behavior been going on for decades. It's been going on. But this right here come up. But like I said before, ain't nobody above the law. There's nobody above the law. You know, this guy's got he got these alleged charges on him. You know, wire fraud. You know, wire fraud, and I mean, the feds got this cat hemmed up, and he's still playing not guilty with to get the trial. But it's all gonna come out the wash. It's all gonna come out the wash. You watch what I tell you. Well, that's it for me. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on here for a minute because I was reading that mess, man. It's like, and you know, before I go, I want to drop something else. I really, it's just mind-boggling, mind-boggling. Ted Dibiase Jr.'s attorney. All of a sudden, he comes back. He's handling the trial now. After that, the election is over with. All of a sudden, before the election came, he got sick. He had this and all this and all that. He may not come back. He's advised that he take a hiatus and all this kind of mess. Now he's back. Brett Favre's attorney said pushed aside. This guy, he's right back in the game. Man, please. Plot thickens. The plot thickens. We're gonna see how this thing pans out. Y'all just stay tuned. Y'all keep looking at that news, looking at the mainstream news, and y'all keep, you know what I'm saying, and tune in. Look, drop me a comment, please. I would love to hear from you. You drop me a comment, I would love to hear from you. Yeah, this is the 601 Network. See ya.